When we started to grow the business, we faced this incredible challenge because we came right up against a bias that we've all been taught since we were kids, that strangers equal danger.
This is Gebbia, co-founder and chief product officer of Airbnb. One of the big problems Airbnb has had to overcome is the fear that people might have about letting strangers into their homes for days at a time.
So you can imagine the investor pitches of a business that is totally based on strangers staying in each other's homes. We got some of the most ridiculous looks from investors, thinking that this is never going to work.
So they decided to dig into the issue and figure out how to overcome that bias.
So we did a joint study with Stanford to look at people's willingness to trust each other based on how similar they were. And not surprisingly, what we found is that people trust people who are like them. But what we discovered that was interesting is that when you introduce reputation into the mix, it changes everything.
When users had less than 3 reviews, they wound up choosing each other based on similarities.
Those who had 10 or more reviews chose each other based on reputation.
Now that Airbnb's begun to understand how to foster trust among strangers, they're trying to solve another housing problem, the staggering number of displaced families worldwide. They've designed a new platform called Open Homes that helps place refugees in housing around the globe.
It's a very complicated problem. For somebody to open their home to a vetted refugee family resettling in the United States is fairly challenging. And Open Homes is our answer to that. We have an ambitious goal to help facilitate the housing of 100,000 displaced people over the next 5 years.